So as you heal him, he stops coughing and goes, thanks, Doc. I don't know what came over me, but
let's do this one more. Let's do this one more time. Sickness, really be gone.
Be gone for
okay,
real.
so how much?
has
Psychic
one.
Sucker is more than just one
It's-
system strain, correct?
It's just one.
Okay.
Use of this power adds 1 system strain point to the target.
You got like 20
Okay.
seconds.
He's almost dead.
All right, now I got a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it just how much system strain have I done? I think I've done it 3 times.
Ugh.
So it's 3
Yeah,
points.
this is the third time.
Yeah.
Yep.
If he has like a constitution of like say 10, if I do it a couple more times, then it gets real bad because then I can't bring him back to life if he dies.
It's done.
And if it's a poison, I know how to do Purge Toxin, and I could do it, but I'll have to do something. I'll have to burn for it.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, do it.
'Cause I never
Is-
thought
however, it is
poison would be a
calibrated.
thing.
Is this for his
God damn-
bleeding?
Look, if this guy doesn't live, we're not gonna get
Time
any bounty.
is-
He only has to live until we
The
deliver
sands
him.
of time.
Yes.
So
They don't need
we
to
have,
know he's
we have 2
poisoned
things.
until
Through the
I need to
hourglass.
figure out if I can cure him, and someone needs to figure out this device. Science, I can develop and work on things and study things, but I don't know the tech of devices. Does anyone here know tech?
I have Sci-Tech, but no +1.
But no tech?
Tech
no,
deck.
not tech.
Tech deck.
Not tech deck.
Can you describe the device for me one more time?
Yes, it's about the size of a pen. It has a button on the top, such as
It's a bomb.
wisely
Fucking press the
depressed,
button.
Do I recognize
and
it
then
with my
it
it
security?
has
I swear, it's a
a
fucking
screen and a light.
Do I recognize it with my security skill?
Let's have a roll.
Ooh, I also have
All right,
security.
that's 2 to 6.
I also have security.
I assist.
Oh, that's a 12.
Can I?
Okay.
I also have security.
Yeah. So with a 12 on that roll, you know that this is a remote trigger of some sort. For you would guess it could have been wired to a bomb. It could have been wired to something else, but this is definitely something that is triggered. It's a short range trigger, so it couldn't have triggered anything more than probably 50 yards. Is a 50-yard range probably. And that red light is telling you that it is been triggered and it is active.
But it was blinking red at the time that we were.
Mm-hmm.
At
Yeah, it was
the-
already triggered.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, this is about a. Did you say 50 yard?
Yes. Or sorry, 50 meter.
Okay, this
It's
is
not
this is
cross
an about
mix our
yeah.
measurement system.
This is a ranged trigger
He's got someone inside of him,
with
probably.
a range of about 50
Hey,
meters.
can't you just go in? Like
And it's
this-
been activated.
Okay.
Whatever it's triggered.
Where do you think it is?
Well, he,
I mean,
he
the
just
red
coughed
light.
a- he
the
just
red
coughed
light
up blood.
doesn't.
It's
Okay.
a
so
remote trigger. What are you
All right.
suggesting?
Okay.
You may have something inside you.
What
I
do
have
you
an
mean
idea.
inside of me?
And I push him down onto the I push him down onto the
This is
on
number
his
3.
back
Yeah.
on the thing,
Uh-huh.
and I say to
Young Jen.
Silas,
Oh, Silas.
cut him open.
What?
I cut him
You
open.
can't.
No,
What are you doing?
That's a terrible
our bounty.
I rip.
All right.
Okay.
I have. Okay.
What are you cutting? What skill are you using to cut into him?
He's using
And-
his strength skill. He's butchering. Okay.
I have
level shit.
I have a
How,
+1.
how long is a round?
So when we enter
Oh god.
This is like
rounds, I will
Christmas to me,
stop the
Peter.
timer. So I'm going to stop the timer right now. So little breather. How long is a round? A round is 6 seconds.
Okay.
I just like I'm
we
like,
have 18
We
seconds
got
to
Silas
find
as
the device.
We thought Silas was a loose
So
cannon.
it was
cute.
he
whole
coughed it
time.
up, which means lungs. Lungs. Cut for the lungs.
I cut for the lungs.
Okay, so
And then I just start
What do you want
digging
me
in
to roll?
there
what are we gonna do?
for about
You're
10
gonna.
seconds.
Do you have any medical skill?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
You do have.
God damn it! Give me the
Wait,
blade!
I'll
do it myself!
Security to unlock his organs.
Dude, he told me to do it. I'm down to do it, man. I'm ready.
Are you changing your mind, or are you
Just cut for the lungs!
I cut for the lungs. That's what I
Is
did.
that supposed to be flashing red?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
blue right
My-
now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay,
Put a
cool.
grenade in there.
We got an emergency
Lock
surgery
it
going
out.
on!
My
And there's a
tactics
time limit.
training tells me
Okay.
this isn't the greatest.
So what's
I'm almost a doctor. I know what I'm doing.
what skill? What skill are you going to use?
I think if you were a doctor, you wouldn't know to put gloves on.
Can I use? Can I use?
We are going to restart the time.
Can I use?
I'll
permanent weapons,
psychic
maybe?
away the germs.
No.
That's what I'll do.
No, you need some sort of knowledge about the body. Wait, you can use the
He has lots of
Sonic
practice.
Assassin class skill that everybody got.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
As-
So
That's
we're
good.
assassins. We
Oh,
know.
Yeah,
should that be
yeah,
under my
yeah.
skills?
We know
Yeah.
anatomy.
Psionic
Yeah.
assassin.
So
Is that
yeah,
training
just
0 or
roll.
1?
This will be an
think it's a
intelligence
0.
check.
Okay.
So it's just a 0 for everybody
2d6.
right now. So 2d6 and then plus 0.
Oh, wait. Can I get another D?
Yeah. Okay, roll high.
Plus what?
Plus 0.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a
Six.
6. A
Okay.
6 is not quite a success, but you do know about where the lungs are because you have
Fucking
been
Lungs.
forced to butcher people before.
'Cause I have lungs.
Who the fuck doesn't know where the lungs are?
No, he's
I
just
mean,
butchered
knowing
people
where
for fun.
something is, as opposed to you're going to cut into their
Yeah.
chest cavity. I mean, there are some ribs there.
There
It's
are
going to
some ribs in
be.
the
I
way.
mean, okay,
It's
alright.
going to be a
You
messy
pawn through those?
operation.
Alright, so the way I
So-
see it, we have 3 cuts to find this thing. Before it's too
Do
late.
you want to take over?
Well, it's not technically too
Please
late.
don't let him scream. Are you like at least holding down his mouth?
You could.
Oh, he is screaming.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys have
Oh,
started
yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
how many cuts
You-
it's going to take.
You could have just like given him
And-
something that would make him throw up to see if it had been ingested.
Why would it be in his stomach if he coughed it? If he was coughing?
He was coughing up blood.
Yeah, when you cough up blood, it means it's in your lungs.
Look, you healed him before.
You throw up blood if it's in your stomach.
What if it
Yes.
poisons him? It's in his blood.
it's in the upper half of.
Yeah.
What if
yeah,
it's
yeah,
in
yeah.
his blood?
Alright, well, anyways, he made his
It could be
first cut.
poison.
We're start to dig around. Do we see any sort of device?
I'm just
Okay.
I'm just
You
right.
don't see any sort of device.
Okay.
He's going to take 1d4 damage from your non-surgical cutting, not under...
Hey, good cut.
Now,
I have gentle-
This should
I'm-
probably be more damage
only
as
took
he's not
one.
under anesthesia.
I'm gentle.
He's not
Okay.
under anesthesia. He's
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna roll a 1d6 because he's not under
And you're digging
anesthesia.
through his lungs, and he took one
Okay,
damage.
so he takes
Yeah,
6
right.
points of
Okay.
damage. So the one was
That
for
makes
just the
sense.
rooting around.
Alright.
His heart appears to stop.
That's fine. It doesn't need to. It doesn't
Okay.
need to go.
Wait, it's
Okay.
in his heart.
So he is, for all purposes, dead at the moment.
How would it...
God,
You know, if anyone were to, if I were to put
we
a
gotta
device to
clean this
someone-
up.
All right. So
So he's
medical check.
dead.
Do I have an instinct or do I see something in terms of where it could be? I got a 9. Now that I
Okay.
have a better look
now
at
that
his
you
insides.
now that you have a better
You
look
got
at
the
his
inside
insides,
scoop.
Take a look.
Flashlight. I'm holding a flashlight.
Take a look, Peter.
Now-
Motherfucker.
okay,
roll
now
around
that-
in there. I'm getting a nice good feel on all of them.
you now that you've checked all the places that you check the places that anyone
This is, like,
that
right
would
next to
normally
me.
like hide some sort of device, and then it's not in any of those locations, and then
He was
you
poisoned.
realize that
Probably.
with the transmitter, somebody has spent a lot of money on this. This can only be one thing.
Poison.
This is a mage killer device. So this
No
is
mages.
I don't
This is
know.
a
This-
sci-fi setting.
It is a copyrighted name, so don't go around trying to call your things Mage Killer. Mage Killer is an assassination device, which is
Oh.
it's black market only, very expensive, and it is injected into the bloodstream. It is basically
shit.
the
I
size
told
of
you
like a
it's in his
nanobot.
blood.
And what it does is it continuously sabotages the body's
Nanobots.
vitals through different means in
Oh,
order
boy.
to stop psionic healing from being a permanent solution.
Ah, okay, I see.
How mage killer?
How can we?
Okay,
You
so
turn
can
off
put
the
this
transmitter.
together that the transmitter is the one that is sending the signal, and for some reason, it's continuously sending a signal.
Destroy the transmitter.
Oh, just throw it out the fucking window.
No.
Don't throw it out the window.
Destroy it in your hands. Destroy it.
I'm going to use.
Don't just throw it away.
Rather, I used before.
Yes, we'll make a
To
security.
disable
this.
to turn off the transmitter.
So yeah.
Well, that's happening.
You know
Alright,
that
that's a 7.
Okay, with a 7, you know that you're able to start to get into it. It is password protected. You're gonna need more. You're gonna need more technology in order to break into this. You're gonna need better
use
tools
gravity.
than what you have.
Mason, how does it feel not to be
But
the
you
craziest
know with a
person?
7 that breaking it is not the answer. It is
Damn
just pinging the device inside to make sure it's
Okay.
there. But you can tell that there must be some sort of shut-off signal that this can send to the device.
Okay,
But
so
you have to break into
so
it
the
somehow.
nanobot sabotages a part, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be sabotaging the heart because the heart is already stopped. So it's going to sabotage another part of the body.
You can't rip
With my
nanobots
medical knowledge,
out of a person.
which part of the body would it probably go after next?
How? You gotta
need
both of it.
better
Better
tools.
back. You need to be in the mindset
So you could, you
of
know
the
that you
nanobot.
could, you
What do
could
they think? What do they
feasibly
eat?
find it and remove it, but
Wow.
you would need at least some sort of medical setup. This is not an operation that you could do in the back
In the
of
backseat of a car.
It's just like the
Yeah.
nanobot killer of 20.
You also know that you need to bring him back to life, or he'll stay dead.
Okay, alright. Can I
I hope he doesn't
biostasis
remember
with him,
this.
or is he too cut up?
You can
I only made one
biostasis
cut.
him back, but then you'll have to
Do real
psionic
medical.
sucker.
I only
alright,
made
alright.
one cut.
I'll biostasis to bring him back to life
Okay.
for another 2 strain,
Okay.
bringing him up to 5,
Okay.
and then another psychic succor to stitch him up
Okay.
for bringing him up to 6. I can only do that trick 2 more times. So guys, let's not kill him again.
You can
was
revive
your
him 2 more
idea.
times.
Okay.
If
and
you-
how much
at
did he
minimum.
heal
If
from
you
the
tell me to
psychic
kill
sucker?
him,
6.
Alright,
6.
I will
Okay.
kill him again.
to the nearest
Can you-
hospital.
Can you heal
You
him?
see his chest cavity knit back together, and to anyone who's watching, this is very disturbing.
No,
as you
I'm
had to
not watching.
move
I'm
his
taking a
ribs
good
little
look.
bit,
I
and they're
I'm taking a good look.
fingers. They sort of they go
yeah,
back
the
in,
thing.
and then
Yeah,
the
I need to
skin
do. I need to do some real medicine with this one. So I stick my hands.
and he gasps,
Yeah.
and tries to sit up. He's like,
I take my hand that's covered with his blood, and I say,
the whole back seat of the auto
Yeah.
rickshaw.
I
covered in blood.
reprogrammed the auto rickshaw to go to the fucking nearest hospital.
No, he is
Okay.
fine.
I'm in the driver's
I
I'm
will
in the
save
driver's-
him.
No.
I will reach into hell
see-
and drag his screaming
You
soul
see
back
that
to
they're,
life.
the auto
It
rickshaw,
does not
like
work.
the cost display is it has several new lines which
I
have to
his own
do with
blood on my
fluid and damage to vehicle,
Oh my
and the
goodness.
price is starting to go up.
I
So-
put in another destination, the nearest hospital.
No, I can do it. I swear.
Take him to the Dawn Lord before
Okay.
he dies.
Question:
It
This
could
might
be
be
any
your
okay,
moment.
this might be
is
your lucky
Purge
day
top-
after all.
Is the nanobots going to be considered a poison or a disease?
It is not, unfortunately.
Damn, okay.
The symptoms of it could be considered a poison, but it's going to keep doing them. That's why it has been designed specifically to get around
Okay.
the.
Well, someone needs to turn off that device. It's out of my hands.
All right,
So,
so
like,
I need more
hospital.
tech to.
So there are 2 ways you could go about this. You could
break it.
hack the transmitter,
See, I don't have a
The
hack.
which you
hospital
still
will
need
have
more
equipment.
tools, or
Hacking
you
is another
can
skill, right?
use a place to use medical equipment.
Yeah, the hospital. We break
However, if you bring him to the hospital, you know
Yeah.
that you guys are 4 suspicious-looking fucks, and they will not let you stay with this guy.
in. We put some masks on. We break into the hospital. We use the machines.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Let's see.
Look, he's a doctor. He'll know. right?
Mason, roll a culture world for me.
Okay.
Unless you have any
There we
other
go.
culture skills or
Nope.
anything
Got it.
else you'd think.
That is an
Oh, wow.
8.
Okay. You know that there are some shady black
alley
market backdoor,
doctors.
yep,
Mm.
alley doctors, and you
Well, you got one right
could
here.
feasibly find one.
I see.
With, or get one that has equipment.
Okay.
And,
would I know where to go? Maybe like.
He who
Yeah,
must not be
yeah.
Alright.
You know.
Look, I know a guy. He's better than you. Come on. I punch it in.
Does your pride
Done
keep
everything I
you?
can.
It's okay. He also does fashion. Look, where do you think I get my coats?
It's the
And
tailor.
by guy you mean a woman, or
Yeah.
rather two of them.
Well, I
The
called.
Stitches sisters.
Yes.
Okay.
The
So-
stitches as in bodies and clothes. They do alterations of flesh and fabric.
Yes, the
Yes.
gothic Lolita style is
Yes.
very, very popular.
No.
they make flesh clothes
Like,
for the people.
I guess it's the Stitcher
The
sisters.
Japanese
Stitcher
Lolita.
sisters. Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Okay. Stitcher sisters. So,
I like
are you
that.
guys going there?
Yeah.
I'm punching it in.
That's the
This is coming out of your two share.
Yes,
No.
it is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
First,
Okay.
Okay,
So-
listen. We didn't put the nanobot in him.
you tore him open. Look at this tab.
I was told
Blood
to torn him
cleaning?
open.
Yes, the cleaning is coming out of your teeth.
The cleaning.
Okay.
That's fair. I
So
accept
the
cleaning
taxi
bill.
ride comes to 10 gold total.
It's gonna come
which
out
is
of
about
yours.
$100 because
I
I
pay it.
swipe.
I
Oh
pay
yeah,
it.
never mind.
I just
Okay.
pay it.
That doctor's salary.
and you are
Not
No,
a
you
doctor.
can't. Don't call me. You can't call me that.
you are
Almost
dropped
a
off
doctor's.
in like
I prefer
at
medicine
the,
man.
so you guys were about here. You go even lower.
Or you're allowed to call me doctor, but only if you prefix it with voodoo.
I'm gonna call you like Mad Butcher.
Oh,
He's the one that cut him.
sorry, Nick.
I
With your
touched the inside.
Yeah.
you got a 12 on your security.
I also switched.
I did get a 12.
Okay, you also know that there's another component of that device. So there's the short range transmitter. There's also seems to
A
be some
receiver
sort of
in the body.
GPS.
Oh.
So it's sending its location somewhere.
Okay. But no, turning it off
Oh,
or
We have
like
to- we have to
breaking
figure out
it
how
is
to
not
turn
the
it
answer.
off. And then
I have to find a.
Yeah.
Can I hack it from a console? What
Compound?
skill? What skill? Not from a compad.
Not from a compad, but
Like a
yeah,
slab.
you could use security as long as you had
Data
like, like a data slab.
I love that this rickshaw.
You need
is
Okay,
also
Tech guy.
witnessing all of
I
this.
need
It's
a
good thing
lot
it's a
more
robot, 'cause
skills.
if it was a
and stuff.
guy,
I'm gonna be the
it'd
tech
be a
guy.
lot worse.
Okay,
I should
so
have been the tech
do you want to
guy. I
head
thought we'd have a
straight to
tech
the
guy.
Stitcher sisters, or do you want to make a stop?
If
and-
they have a data slab, no, we
Okay.
need to find a data slab.
How much
No,
is a
either
da- how
way,
much
the
is
guy
a-
needs to.
How much is a
not
data
die.
slab?
The data slab's 300.
Look, we need to not have him die if we're gonna get the money.
Here's what we'll do. One of us just needs to go out and get a data
Oh,
slab
wait.
while you go to the Stitches
It doesn't
sisters.
mention anything about hacking stuff here.
No, it's a computer. It's a full computer. Compads are. If you're gonna,
It just
I'm gonna
has
hack
to
the
do with-
Pentagon on my phone.
It just has to do with the computing power. So.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
so
there-
so a
and-
data
and
slab
the
can
mount-
hack is a
Well, you
useful
could use a
hacking
data.
device.
You could use a data slab
Is there a-
because you have security.
Is there a secondhand
Which one is
computer
this one
store
on?
near the Stitches sisters?
That one?
Yeah, is it 5
Look.
or 6?
This is. Oh, the math is weird because this is tracking when he takes
Security's coming in useful.
damage,
Yeah.
and so he's been healed.
I have
several
that plus
times.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
So
that's that's how it goes
Come on.
up
It
against
took 2
the
backgrounds from this.
Okay.
Come on.
the
I gotta use it
this
sometimes.
bioscience.
You want the
Because bioscience, if I heal you, I
No,
eventually
it's a
can't
slab.
heal
I'm
you
a
anymore.
slab.
So
You
all I
need
have to
the
do is
slab.
just keep doing damage.
You're logistics. I'm
Oh,
like the physical.
so he has
security
6
guy.
rounds left.
Like, punch the door.
Well, he has
Yes.
actually
Yeah.
more rounds than that
Because Peter
because
can
it,
heal
depend,
him.
it depends on how much I can
Look.
heal him, and I can heal him 4 more times.
Someone
at-
drop off to get a
Assuming his
computer
constitution is 10.
so he can hack it. The rest of us will go to make sure he doesn't die. Because either way, if he dies, we're fucked.
Well,
Well,
we're
this
not
thing
fucked,
this
we
thing
just
only has a
don't get
range
the
of
bounty.
50 yards. So if I leave the range,
That's why we did
or 50
everything.
meters, what would
Oh, it just
happen
means
if I left the
we
range?
did everything.
Well, the
for nothing.
device itself
Yes.
is sending a signal somewhere else saying, "I'm here."
So
Okay, but
So right
If-
now there's
I'm trying to-
there are 2 very separate solutions that you guys have figured out
right,
to the problem.
I'm saying like, will it make things worse if we split up?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look
It
like
won't like
it.
speed
It's-
up or anything.
we
if
split
it's
it-
We
far
split it
away.
before and it
Okay.
It's just it seems to be necessary
that
to,
was
if you're going to
Don't-
use
what?
technology
Don't
to
say.
stop the
Should've used a
device as
grenade.
opposed to medical.
All right. We're going to grab a data
when
slab.
do I use
so
their name? When do I not
Then
use it?
you wouldn't have a backup in case the medical part fails.
right.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, let's hop off and like you and me, Max.
That's not my name.
Neon. Maximillion.
It's Maximillion.
Million. Because I got
Neon?
the millions. No, I'm going. I know
Not
these
yet,
people.
but
Look.
The neon demon.
Look,
How
you,
many
you know the Stitchers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Silas, you come with me then. We're gonna split up.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up
Wait, where am I going?
You're gonna go take him to the hospital
with me.
No,
and try and
Stitcher
get the nanobots.
sisters.
Oh, the Stitcher
Okay,
sisters.
yeah.
That's right.
And while you're out buying a slab, could you guys give me a med kit? I just realized I should probably have one.
Sure, but I
Don't.
have like almost
I
no funds. We're gonna have to pool our
I transfer
funds.
100 to him.
Oh
to
no,
buy
actually, I do have enough for a slab.
Remember, you did just pick up that cred stick.
What cred stick is
picked
that?
up that cred
stick.
Maximillion
420.
that had 420 credits on it.
I can transfer over to you the 100 required for the med kit.
Sure.
Is Max handing over the cred stick he found, or is that a secret?
No,
I mean, we're going to the store.
Can you
We're
get?
going to like the app, the
Can you get the
nectarine store.
a spike thrower at this store? 'Cause
No.
I'll take a spike.
No, this
thrower.
is a tech store.
You're going to the Apple store.
Can you,
though.
Yeah.
Okay.
can you get me a cherry Pepsi?
It's
I'll
persimmon.
take a latte macchiato, no foam.
Okay.
with an extra 2 shots of Mad Cow. Okay.
I'm dying.
Crazy
you guys
cow,
are talking
crazy
about coffee.
Yeah, I write this down.
Look, it's a very stressful
I ignore
situation. We
him.
all need our fixes. Do you want anything? Could you give? Do you want?
Well,
Man, you got enough money for everything.
no.
We can pool money later. I gotta have someone to pay for.
Well,
the,
why not? You know,
the
I'll take a
medical stuff.
triple non-fat
Yeah.
vanilla cappuccino.
Black coffee it is.
Yeah. Hey, no.
Cappuccino's. Everybody knows the cappuccino.
Get him what he wants, because that way he'll
Hate this
he'll
guy.
hold on to life, knowing that he'll get his drink.
Oh, I guess
Otherwise,
that's true.
yeah, he might die before he gets the drink.
Be thankful. They're letting me go.
Oh, you're going with them?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Be
All right, well,
thankful.
anyways, let's
All right,
go to
Silas
these.
and I will hop off at the Apple store.
I'm covered in blood too.
You're
great.
covered in blood.
You have a freaking sword.
And I have tons of blood
You just-
splatter on me, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh
good.
my
It's gonna be
God.
so good. I like
We
Nick,
better be in
Nick-
like the black market.
Nick, you should be clean, right? You were in the.
No, he's sitting
I
right
was
next to
sitting
him.
next to him.
I mean,
He was doing this on his
couple
lap or
splashes.
something.
No, I was in the back seat.
Oh, it was in the back.
It
You
was
climbed in the back?
Gushing.
Okay. Then I was not.
No, I thought that you threw
So-
him in,
okay.
and then I just.
Yeah,
No,
you
no, no.
just
So
went
if you
in.
imagine, like both of
Quit
us are sitting in the
doing
back
that.
seat, and he's
Please
Dong Young
stop.
Jin, I like
That's the way to
scoot
do it.
into the middle of the row, and I throw him down along the side of the back row,
Oh
and then from the back from the,
I just
the
kinda-
middle seat, you just
no,
started
no,
going
no,
at him like a butcher
no.
shot.
The way that I
More
imagined it was
more
that
impressive.
you threw him into my lap, and I looked.
Yeah, that's why. That was
And
how I
then
was
Yeah, and then you reach in, blood.
Yeah, that's how
I
I.
reach
That's
in,
how I saw it.
Yeah, and then you reach out, blood flings.
With the spine.
Listen,
and it's
if I knew where that nano sucker was, I could have saved him.
Yeah, could you have just like drained all his blood and then
My-
brought it back magically?
My
with your
thought,
psychic
my
powers?
thought
No.
was
Okay.
that is the quick answer.
Okay,
My
we're going.
My thought was
We gotta
to like
We're
get
going.
it into one
You're
of
gonna
those-
stand outside because you're covered in blood.
No.
No, just stand outside so we don't cause a scene. Just guard
Wow.
guard the
Man
entrance.
covered-
It
Oh,
doesn't
no.
matter.
Lay down on the ground, pretend to be dead.
It
No,
doesn't
just
one will
stand off to the
bother a
side
dead man
and.
around.
Okay, so who's going what and where?
They're
I'm
going to
gonna-
the apple
It's
store.
gonna
Yeah,
cause
I'm
a
gonna go
scene.
inside
We're
and
going
buy-
to Persimmon.
Yeah,
Cause,
we go to
cause a
Persimmon.
scene.
Neither of us are doctors.
No.
The persimmon.
It's important.
Persimmon.
The
No,
persimmon.
I'm going in that
Persimmon.
with you.
Persimmon.
Okay.
pronounce it.
But I'll just hover
No,
back.
No. They're gonna charge so much more if they see somebody
Really
covered in
don't.
blood walking into their store.
They don't care.
They don't do that.
How much can I get for 500 credits?
No,
Okay.
You can have everything you want.
Who's going where?
Okay,
I dare them to ask
we're gonna-
you. I dare them.
Silas, can you please stand outside?
Okay, Silas is waiting outside, covered in.
Thank you.
You know, it's kind of hard. It's more that he smells like blood. In fact, everybody kind of smells slightly like iron right now.
Oh, if that's it, and he's not covered in blood?
No, he's covered in
Yeah,
blood.
Oh,
covered
okay.
in blood.
He will
The
stay
thing
outside.
is, he's wearing
I'll
black
go inside.
robes though, so it's very hard to tell. When you get close, you can see,
I'm
but
still just...
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go inside myself.
Welcome to Persimmon. How can we help you today? Says the friendly robot.
Well, I'd like to get a data slab and a medical
One
kit.
data slab, one med kit.
And a couple coffee orders here. And a handle.
Okay.
Piece of paper with the coffee order. I
Okay.
guess a bunch of coffee orders. I
The
have
store,
All right.
the store has everything.
One moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's like a...
Yeah, it's
yeah,
kind of
an
like
Apple... I mean,
it's kind of
Apple...
like 7-Eleven has like taken
Needs
over
Apple.
the entire universe
Oh,
because
that-
it's
yeah,
so
that makes
easy to
sense.
make things and yeah. Okay, the robot goes in the back.
Yeah, a
and,
triple grande Slurpee.
Couple minutes later, what? A triple grande.
A triple
Slurpee?
grande vanilla Slurpee, yes.
Okay. Robot comes back with your order and hands you a data slab in a box and a.
Is it new,
Bunch of
used, or
copies.
refurbished?
It is new.
It better be new.
Nice.
All right,
Is it market
standard
price?
standard price?
Yep, standard price.
Okay, cool.
So standard data slab.
Does it have like the terrible logo on it? Just
The person.
like you know that's
Yep.
where you got it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like this big in the future.
We can scratch.
Hey,
that.
I
Did
have
you buy
my
coffee?
personal sticker that I slap
I
on
asked
it.
for a frappuccino with shots of Crazy Cow.
Well, you got a vanilla Slurpee. I hope you enjoy it.
Timer's frozen since they are not. The...
Vanilla's not a Slurpee flavor.
Vanilla's not
It
even
is-
real because it's not even in the future.
None of these are real.
Yeah. In
Okay.
the future, it's all like
Let's
All
pop back.
synthetic.
Let's pop back to Cubes and Maximillion, right? That's who's in the car
Neon.
still.
Neo.
Neon.
Neo.
Neon.
Do you
No,
go by
Neon.
Neon or Maximillion?
Max.
What about
Maxi.
Max?
No.
That was
Max.
Maximillion.
Maximum.
You told us it was Maximillion.
Maxwell.
Yeah, Maximillion. Or Neon. Or I don't care.
I'll call him Neon.
They're
Or
just-
Million. You can call
So
me
you guys pull
Millions.
up at the
Neo-Million.
Stitcher Sisters.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute. Actually,
Oh,
do you want to do your?
I do
data
want to
thing?
do my thing immediately.
Okay. Yeah. So you open it up.
You do it
You
right
don't
there
even
on the
need-
counter.
No. I go outside with you. Can
Sir,
I plug
please
the
no
inside
hacking
into
in
the
the
thing?
store.
Yeah, it doesn't need a port. It's just like over the gold tooth.
So I'm not allowed to be in the store covered in
Gold
blood,
tooth.
but there's hacking.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
It's
So
like-
this is
it's
my
like
security.
10
You're like,
times better than
hacking, I'm good
Bluetooth.
at
My
that.
security is a 12.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to. Jeez,
Nice.
with
This is
a,
why I
with
don't
a
fight with a war
12, yeah.
machine,
So
No, I
You-
use
you
other
are,
dice, and they
uh,
suck.
Turns out the password was 1, 2, 3, 4.
no, you,
Either way,
you go to your favorite darknet website, which has your auto hack tools, and you quickly download them onto the data slab and have them running, and you're able to crack the password on the transmitter. So
Excellent.
you now have open
I'm in.
access to it.
I'm going to turn off the location and the signal to Donjin.
So then we don't need to
Okay.
go to the Stitches.
You are not in range because they dropped you off and went there.
So I can't turn off the signal to.
But you can
Yeah,
turn
sure.
off the
GPS.
GPS.
Okay. We're gonna call
Then you
another
need to
rickshaw
go
and get over to
to
the
them
hospital
to
or
keep
get
them
over to the
alive.
Stitches
I
Sisters.
guess.
Well, we did this on the hinge of either one of these failing.
I guess that's true. Yeah. We did double down.
And either way, he needs a slab.
I do
Hedge
need
our
to
bets.
do this lab. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is a good thing to have.
I didn't think.
And also a
security
med
would
kit
work.
is also a good thing to have. I just realized I was trying to do doctor things with just my hands.
What do we do?
Work.
Okay.
Doctors need
Um, So yeah,
You're like
we're gonna go ahead and
like
just shortcut there.
Evangelical.
It's like another credit to taxi over there. So you guys meet up at the Stitcher Sisters. So you guys have already like managed to like convince. They know old Maxie. He's he has problems all the time. Gets in fights, whatnot. Has to get stitched up.
Mm-hmm.
They do tattoos as well. So if you like, you want to get stitched up and then like have a tattoo of a stitch over every scar or something cool like that.
Instead of tears, little pizza slices down the cheek.
So classy.
Because for all the people
man.
I've killed. For every person I kill,
Why are they pizza slices?
every time I kill a man, I celebrate with the pizza.
What kind of
Well,
pizza?
that's my classic.
What's your pizza?
Double pepperoni.
So how many? Let's see. How many slices
Okay,
of
I
pepperoni
don't
will
want-
you be eating tonight?
Just
Okay.
2.
So it takes. It's probably like 20 credits for them to like let you use the room. Mm-hmm. And you guys start to get set up when you get the phone call. I'm guessing you call them, right, on your pad instead of just driving there straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So you get a call. You get a call from Lucas. What do you say, Lucas?
You can answer it.
Hey, it's Lucas.
Hey.
Hey, so I got the data slab and I got into the device, but I'm not in range of
It's
50
a 50
meters
meter.
to turn off the device. Well,
God damn.
I turned off the GPS, so hopefully you guys aren't there yet and they won't...
Oh no, we're here. We're not set up yet. We can wait for you.
Well, the GPS was linking back to the.
Oh, just the transmitter.
Yeah.
But you can turn it off.
Well,
It has to be in range.
I have to get in range,
Well,
so
yeah.
I'm not going to turn off the transmitter yet, but I've turned off the locator.
Yeah, so we'll just hold him here until we get here.
Well,
Neil,
try and...
did he get the coffee?
Did you get the
I
coffee?
got the copies.
All right. Here.
I'm holding them.
Look, last time I
Silas
went
is
for
holding
coffees,
them
you
up.
just got
In
freaking
my bloody, in my bloody.
Really?
Last time you went out for coffees, you got vanilla Slurpees, and I was not happy.
Oh, wait, you didn't like those? I was under the
Fuck you, and I
impression
hang
that
up. It's fucking vanilla Slurpees.
You got the Slurpees again.
You got the You didn't go
I
shopping.
thought we made it very clear we
he's
did not
like-
like the Slurpees last time.
When they merged to 7-Eleven and Starbucks, it got very confusing in there.
Look, you don't buy drinks from the same place you buy your computers. Oh, you're not... Yeah, don't worry. You're gonna live.
Oh, I'm gonna live. That's. Oh, great. But I still have to deal with Masamichi. He's. You guys can't bring me to him.
No, I'm not there.
Well, after all this work, we got to bring you to someone,
Look.
and we're bringing you to him.
We spent a lot of money just trying to make you live.
Did you see that mess that you made? Who taught you how to bleed?
You made that mess. There was blood everywhere. There's
yeah,
more
it
blood
was
than
your
I've ever
blood.
seen.
Well, thankfully, it's all back. You have most of it back.
Look,
Tuna doesn't bleed, that much.
what?
Tuna, he's a sushi guy.
Really?
Tuna?
Tuna doesn't bleed.
You don't know what I do? Oh my god, who are you
Wait,
people?
hold on.
He is a sushi guy.
You cut tuna?
That's what
Yes,
sushi guys
That's
do.
my job.
They
That's
prepare
why.
tuna.
That's why.
The
That's
secrets, the
illegal.
sushi, the sushi secrets.
Mind blown here. You cut fish. I cut people. We're like two birds of a feather.
Oh, we're like a couple of brothers.
What do you want this? So you're in the room still?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I never left.
Okay.
So we're like brothers.
Well, I mean, you can't leave because I can't keep him here.
You wouldn't turn over
Because you're not legally adopted.
brother, would you, to somebody
Oh,
who would
absolutely.
butcher
Yeah.
them?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, because we're like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I-
You know
yeah.
what? I wronged him, but I'm just gonna apologize. I'm sure everything will be fine.
That could work. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys arrive a little bit later.
Oh, us two.
Yeah, he's when you walk in, Cubes is like re-administrating another
Thank you.
psionic.
No,
No,
you have a coffee.
Ah,
I only got him the vanilla
sweet.
Slurpee because I
Did you
thought he
tell
liked
didn't
that.
like it? Yes.
So you have to administer
Look, next
the
time I'll remember.
psionic healing at this point because he's
Okay.
started. By the time they get there, he started.
I say,
That's
alright.
3.
Okay.
That brings him up to.
I
what was
say,
that,
would you
7?
look at that? And I start pouring
Yeah,
it on
but
the
he
floor,
will
and
have
I'm like, I
lost.
dropped it. Oh, no.
He would have
As your
lost
credits.
3 hit points again.
No, I didn't give you it.
There.
Okay,
It's like
so
1 every 5 minutes.
So they need to roll one more.
No, you did.
So he's at 4
Christ's
currently.
Okay.
So he is.
No.
You might have to dose him. Yeah, you'll have to dose him one more time before you get to the.
All right, that's a 7.
Okay.
And
So yeah,
he's at
yeah.
8 system strength.
He is maxed out. He only has a Constitution of 8, but that is enough to get him there. Or that is enough for.
Man, really shouldn't have
yeah,
killed
your
him back
people
there,
to,
now shouldn't I?
Oh.
His constitution's
That was that was pretty bad.
That
you
was
know?
pretty risky. I thought I was right. That's the only reason what I was gonna do.
So you when you see that he is
I'm not
had
a
one
doctor,
more
so I
dose of
can't-
psionic healing, and you have that mastered.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right. And,
so is he all right, or do I need to?
No.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Absolutely
You need
not.
to.
Yeah.
Please. You need to disable the.
Okay, I'm gonna
the mage
disable it.
killer.
You see how his veins are popping? That means I can't do my magic anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Well, it's not.
I've run
magic.
like 5
It's-
miles, and
All right, I've already done it.
I don't run anywhere. I take an auto rickshaw everywhere.
It feels like you've
I've already
died like a
done it.
few
look like you
times
don't
today.
Could I give you some medical advice?
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
Maybe you should cut a few pounds. It would,
I
it
mean-
would lengthen your lifespan just a little bit.
He's not that big.
Look, don't
I'm
wrong
just
your
saying,
brother
losing a few
again.
pounds would-
Clearly
would
this was
help.
an opposite
he's not my
experience.
brother. He's. You guys have very confused ideas of politics.
I thought.
It's Tomohiko, the guy who I'm working for now. His brother is the guy who I
Look, I
May
don't
have
care about
stolen
your
some
family
recipes.
tree or your cookie recipes, whatever you're talking about right
Listen,
now.
up until
Okay.
up until 5 years ago, we
Can
all
you
lived
just
in a
hit the button already?
I already did.
Oh. Oh.
You're still freaking out about that?
Oh.
Man, that was
All right.
like
So
30
Oh.
seconds ago.
problem solved. Let's head to where we were supposed to go.
Okay. Okay.
Why don't we?
Why don't we?
Why don't we?
Why don't we give him the thing?
the transmitter?
Oh yeah,
The-
so he can kill himself if it's really
no.
bad.
We now like hold control over his life for the rest of his life.
I mean, we already technically did hold control of his life.
Right.
Is
But
there
now we
control-
could just
yeah,
like
yeah, you
ransom
guys
him
are-
out of the blue.
We did kill him.
We just, like,
Between 50 meters.
Yes.
50 meters. We're Psy assassins. We have somebody who can teleport. 50 meters is not a problem.
You're right. I can teleport that 40 meter.
You just have to end up within 50 meters.
Just don't have me throw any grenades. Just,
Yeah, it's no good.
Why don't we give
Alright.
it to him so that he can, if it's really bad, end his life?
No. Let's just get him to his destination. Let's just do our job.
You
Okay,
guys-
can we
I
do
have
our job? Can we
pocketed the
please do our job?
transmitter. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's
Right
do our
now.
job here, okay? I'm proud of my job. I'm proud of what I
I'm
did.
proud of
here.
killing him in the backseat, racking up
Hey,
those
Just
cleaning
hey,
parts.
ripping
hey.
him open.
I
digging
killed
through
him
the guts.
and brought him back to life. That's 2 jobs. I've done 2 things today.
Yeah, you basically did a live autopsy. I mean, every doctor dreams of that, pretty much. Every almost doctor dreams of that.
Silas does that every day we're
Yeah,
on a job.
the
Like-
Stitcher sisters, they were a little jealous, you could tell, when you were talking to them about how you,
Oh,
you
man.
performed this. You tried to, like, save him in the back seat of the taxi, but
I was this
didn't
close
quite
to
work
ripping out that heart. I swore that nano prick was in there.
So,
Wow.
you guys now, you have your bounty. All that remains is to deliver it to
Can't-
the castle of
Can we-
Ichidon Company.
Can we deliver it, please?
Sure, let's do it. How do we split
we
the
could
bounty?
keep him as a chef.
Between the 4...
My
that was
thought.
the plan.
What?
Were we originally not going to split the bounty between the 4 of us?
No.
No, this is a merit basis. We all vote for how much we should.
One thought is that since it's
No, it's what is it? Dragon rating points?
No, get
No,
your
what-
DKP fucking out of here.
one thought is that since it's more easy to divide by 5, we could do one as a group, like 500 to the group,
Let's
and then
roll.
500 each of us.
Let's roll. Okay, I got some virtual dice.
How about we just do an anonymous vote
We're dividing
on
by
who
4.
deserves that extra 500?
No,
And then...
We're divided by 4.
MVP?
MVP divided by 4.
Yeah.
I don't
How
want to do that math right now, but
I vote for not Silas.
I mean, alternatively, we could just have a community pool of money.
Have you ever been into a community pool? It's nasty.
I used to work at them.
It's 625.
It's not that nasty. I cleaned them.
I know.
625.
And I peed.
What?
Yeah.
Where's the zero?
I peed in them too.
How's this
2,500,
hard?
not 25,000.
You're like, how does this divide into 4?
I don't know.
I'm like, evenly. Yeah. Jesus, Nick.
I don't.
It's like, what do we do with the fifth part of it? We're gonna put it in a community pool. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's out of character.
My memory was wiped.
That's out of
In
character.
character, are you like...
They taught us to kill, not to divide.
I don't remember my training.
You're like, Jesus, Lucas.
I know how to divide.
Core
word.
Does Silas actually know how to do math? I don't think so.
That's all I know.
He knows how to
is
divide.
I know how to divide.
So the bounty.
The bounty.
The bounty.
Please, let's just
The instructions for collecting the bounty is to bring it to the castle of the Ichidan, and when you ring the front door, they will let you in. Now, in order to get there, you must send a mail to an email to the
ooh, an electronic
paper mail.
I
Yeah.
thought you're gonna send me to go
Deliver the letter, the handwritten letter.
Yeah.
You just have to reply.
It's still covered.
It's kind of like Amazon seller list. You reply to the bounty posting, and you're like, "We have the bounty," and then they send you the details.
We do it.
And you need the details because Mesa is off limits to people who aren't there on Dawn Clan business. Yeah. So you send the email, and almost like a minute passes, if that, and you get a response back that sends you the coordinates and the passcode to give to at the Rim. So, yeah, there is a
Rim Roberts.
there's an ancient like pre-Scream. Actually, this whole island is pre-Scream. So before the giant psionic disaster that happened like 500 years ago.
Do they? Are there like armed guards at the Rim?
Yeah, the Rim is like a wall with giant gun batteries.
Do those men are they considered to have a Rim job?
Peter.
Damn.
Peter.
Wow.
Well played, sir. Classy. Give him a classy over there. That's some almost Dr. Humor.
Way to make an ass of yourself.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
You just say whatever first comes to mind. You got a naughty tongue, okay?
Voted off the island.
Okay. And with that, you have the codes necessary to get past the Rim. So you just take your do you hire the same, or you just take the same
rickshaw? Yeah,
the
fucking
one
soaked
covered in blood.
Yes.
Oh no, it leaves. It drops you off, and then it has
left.
to return to base to get cleaned.
This is why I don't wear a white lab coat. I wear a red one.
Okay, so the next auto rickshaw comes, and when you give it the code or the coordinates, it like asks you a second time, "Are you sure you want to go to the Rim?" Because you need the codes to get through, or you'll just be shot on sight, and the auto rickshaw will fine your descendants for the cost of the auto rickshaw.
So yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then so it flies up between the steel beams and the various buildings. As you get higher, the buildings get nicer. You start actually being able to see the sky through the porcupine quills. And eventually, you're out into open sky. The area right below the Rim is just completely clear of anything.
The Skyrim?
And you see this giant black ancient wall that is nobody's been able to duplicate it because it's pre-tech. And there are huge gun emplacements that look like they're made not to just shoot down like an auto rickshaw, but more of like to take out an entire island floating on the bubbles. You could one of these guns would just rip it apart. So as you fly closer, the rickshaw is hailed by, and you're required to enter your passcode, which you do. Okay, and then you receive a message to follow the coordinates and not to deviate if you value your lives.
Do we
and the-
deviate?
Well, I mean, we're not
Coordinates are-
controlling the rickshaw, so
Yes.
how do we deviate?
Well, he
Yeah.
hacks it, and
Don't hack the rickshaw.
Rickshaws we go.
Okay, so as you fly over the rim. There is a
Wheelies.
drastic difference between the rim and the area you've been. In fact, you've never seen anything quite like it. Lush, vast plains of grass just waving in
grass.
the air. Have you even seen grass before? It's so green. There's not. It's hard to explain to someone who grew up not seeing grass like you guys did and most people on Hub, because there's no area to grow lush stuff. And off in the distance there are these castles just built amidst the hills,
nice.
in the traditional style, peaked roofs and golden dragons. You fly past several of these castles. Each of them has its own several miles worth of territory around it, but it's pretty lush.
Nice.
You can't even imagine what it would cost for the upkeep of this. Down below you can see the rice pickers, and Youngjin sort of looks down and looks a little nostalgic. If you read the bounty description, his family came from were rice pickers, which is actually kind of a well-paid position in Dawn, because rice is exotic. Only the rich eat it, and therefore even the picking of it is handled by people who are skilled laborers. So eventually, the auto rickshaw approaches one of these castles, and on a particularly nice hill that overlooks kind of a valley, and there's a river down there, artificial, of course, little bridges and whatnot.
Nice.
And the auto rickshaw lands, lets you out, and you see that there are about 6 guards in armor, ceremonial looking armor, but holding very real spike throwers, and they're sort of lined up. And then there is a servant in white robes, waiting for you.
All right, well,
As you step out.
we step out.
Hey, yo.
Don Young Jen.
We got we got the Dawn.
So
we got Young Jen.
as you step out, he looks and he says, "Ah, Young Jin, you have returned to the master's household." He sort of sniffles and doesn't really answer, and he says, "If you'll follow me this way." And then he starts walking back towards the castle, through the soldiers.
What about our
Just assumes that you follow him.
I start walking.
Oh, we're coming with him.
I want to use my
Yeah, you still have Youngjin. He's just telling you to follow him.
Oh, I think it's telling Youngjin.
Yeah,
It was
just
like,
Young
all right,
Jen
bye
is
guys.
I'm done with you.
Yes.
No.
I want to use my tactics skill to keep an eye out for some sort of ambush or
Okay.
if the butler hangs back by the door, and there's a big lock
All
on
right.
the door or
Let's see
something.
a roll for that.
Can I assist?
Sure.
Do you have yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I have
how
all
you
the
assist is
Do you guys
you
have
roll
the
as
same
well.
skills?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to assist,
I have a lot of those.
if you want to assist, you roll 2d6 as well. You make a skill check as well, and if you succeed, you'll add +1 to his roll.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you took security.
7.
Roll that.
Tactics.
Okay. So you got a 7.
Yeah.
So that adds a +1, and
So that
Yeah, you
turns
would
my
this is
6
intelligence.
That failed
that
every
turns my
roll that I've ever had.
That's okay.
Would you have a +1?
Oh, this is
Bouncing
intelligence. I do not have a
grenades
+1.
Nah, it's great.
Throwing tails.
Oh, I guess
and
this would be this could be considered.
It's a lot of fun.
I can't remember the skills are. Yeah, I guess this could be considered wisdom. Do you have a plus from either?
I do have a +1 from wisdom.
Okay.
So that would make
Yeah.
it 7.
Okay, so with wisdom, you're more of looking for the sort of things that
The same what?
you're just identical.
Maybe after
Identical
after
characters.
this, we
Tactics,
should maybe
same
consider our
stats.
skills and maybe reallocate. So we're
Nah.
Well, we got
Okay.
figured out.
I want to keep doing the security and.
So at the moment, you
I
don't
want to
see
keep doing my
anything.
security.
What security have you done?
I also
Physical
have
security. No, I haven't.
Everyone
Move
have
it
it to
secure.
combat.
You guys are very secure.
Just move it to
I
combat.
can't just do that.
So at the moment, the butler, or the servant rather, there are no butlers here. The servant, as he walks, he keeps his back to you, which is, tactically speaking, that he doesn't seem to be thinking that you're threatening at all. Yeah, he doesn't seem threatened, and he doesn't seem to be very threatening. But this is, after all, the center of their power.
That makes sense.
Okay. So as you guys follow into the castle, there are more servants who open giant wooden carved doors to the castle. Yes, by hand. They don't slide like any of the screens from the Red Lantern did.
Savages.
So, yeah, it's the opposite. When you have all the technology, the way to be rich is to have servants who do everything the way it used to be done. So they open the doors and you walk through, and you follow the servant down a hallway. The hallways of the same similar like fake rice paper walls and stuff, and these are decorated very much so with like gold leafing and dragons and things. So he eventually leads you to a small room painted bright red and gilt with patterns of trees and hills, and gestures for you to step inside.
Step inside.
Yeah. Okay.
Alternative.
Yeah. So when from the inside, you see there it has like inlay all over the place, and there are 8 dragons clutching golden pearls, which are numbered 1 through 8.
Do we have all our weapons and everything
Wait.
on us?
With red stars.
Oh no.
Do we have all our weapons and everything?
Are these the Dragon Balls?
I mean, we didn't put them, and we can't leave them in the rickshaw. 'Cause
Yeah,
the rickshaws
that's
are
Yeah,
on
you
it,
have
so we
all your
have to
weapons.
have
They
all
did
our
not-
equipment. Yeah.
They didn't
Alright.
take any of your weapons.
Why? Do you plan on fighting? Because
Don't say that.
It's like really weird to be carrying a rifle.
no.
No, you haven't slung.
No, we're bounty hunters.
Yeah.
It's our tools of the trade.
If you would like to set it, if you would
No,
like to
I will
store
not-
your weapons,
I would not,
we
like-
have,
Yeah, don't-
have
I-
location.
It's stored on my shoulder.
I don't know why you
Stored.
brought it up.
Fine.
I just wanted to wrap my head around
I'm-
us walking through this fine.
I'm joking.
I do have my
establishment.
sniper rifle.
I'm still covered in blood.
That's
But-
right.
hey,
you
but
are covered in
I am
blood.
going to ask
You
for
and me
it.
both, but I'm wearing
Forever.
red because you can't tell.
Okay, so the servant he pulls the door to the room closed, and then he puts the palm of his hand on the 8-starred pearl, and then the room begins to vibrate, and you start feeling the motion of moving upwards. When it
Cool.
stops moving, he then again opens the door, and it opens into a cavernous grand hall. So you walk out. There are red pillars, a meter in diameter, that stretch upwards to where they disappear in the darkness of the high-peaked ceiling. The grand hall runs for about 30 meters before ending not in a wall, but in what appears to be an opening in the side of the castle. Except, unlike the wind that you felt when you were outside, the air is perfectly still here, so it must be some sort of glass,
Closed.
perfectly transparent material. Let's see, the view that it affords is of the road running below that you could see through the rice paddies, with another castle visible upon a hill in the distance. Dwarfing all of this is a rising in the landscape like a butte made of black rock. There's this just this thing, and out of it is the base of the orbital elevator, which you see stretching up into the sky like black wire. So when you look away from this impressive view, you see the halls flanked by many guards standing next to the walls. They're focused on a throne-like chair that stands next to the window. A plain figure sits on the ground beside it, but the attention of the guards is on the tall figure who is currently standing away from you, looking away as they gaze outward onto what you assume is their domain. They wear robes of red with the rising sun crest of Dawn Enterprises emblazoned in gold on the back. The servant steps ahead of you and stops, bowing from his waist towards the standing figure. "My lord Wakisaka, these bounty hunters have brought the renegade, Youngjin, to you." At these words, Lord Wakisaka turns around. So soon. Wonderful, he exclaims. I had assumed it would take at least a week to snag that rat out from my brother's fortress. As he speaks, it takes a moment for you to remember that apparently he is a man. His voice is so androgynous and his appearance matches it. His entire face is the look of fine porcelain as he strides towards you. You can't tell whether it is natural or cosmetic. His hair is done in a perfect black bun, and his lips are painted a brilliant blue. It's hard to tell his age, but he walks with an air of confident maturity that hints at early 30s. As he walks over, the figure who is seated by his chair gets up and follows in his shadow. You can see that this person is a young man who wears the black collar of a psionic of the academy. The young man stares disinterestedly at the ground. Young Lord Wakisaka stops a half meter from the servant and glances towards the pitiful mess that is Youngjin. It is him, not a fake or clone, he asks to his servant. Yes, my lord, it is him. We have already run the biometric and trait scans on him as they walked through. Very good. You served me as well as you served my father. Then the servant bows lower still and then walks out. He turns to you. Young Jin, he starts groveling as soon as the figure appears. He drops down to his knees.
I feel we should.
You put on your big boy pants.
My lord, I'm so sorry. They made me do it. He reaches for Lord Wakisaka's robe. They threatened me. They told me. Lord Wakisaka's face looks like he has stepped in something nasty, and then he kicks Young Jin sharply in the stomach, knocking all of the air out of his lungs. Young Jin falls on the ground and gasps. These must be the bounty hunters, he says to you. Acknowledging his presence for the first time.
I bow.
Oh, are we supposed to
Yes,
bow?
we all
Yes,
bow.
it is.
Yes.
I don't
Bow.
Bow.
A
hand on your shoulder.
We
Both
put
sides.
hands on you.
So as you have this little awkward interaction, he has a little lilting laugh. It is so interesting to see how those that live outside of our influence live. You have done me a great service in capturing this rat for me. Of course, it shall be repaid in kind. Daiwan, he says to the servant, make sure the appropriate credits are added to their account. Tell me, to whom do I owe this?
I tried to come up with some names and they're not good. I really...
My name's Silas.
No, our
okay.
name.
I don't.
That we would have come up with
beforehand.
Sci-4.
You're gonna try to come up with names.
So
I'm just saying my
into
name,
the awkward
man.
silence as you guys dart glances at each other.
No,
he goes,
we've come up with a name. We've
Then
spent
what is
time.
it?
Four
Then what
amigos.
is it?
The mentalists.
No.
The neon.
The psychic assassin dudes.
oh, you must be a
psychos.
newly formed group. Impressive. You managed such a great deal for such a newly formed group.
The doctors.
Please call me Masamichi. My servants are also stiff. So, I've heard you've had to go through quite a bit of trouble to recover this one renegade chef. He says, gesturing to the blood on your robes.
Oh, trust me, that's all his.
Who?
There
His?
was-
Sure.
Yes, there had been nanobots inserted.
I
into
don't
him.
keep track of
He
where
was
the blood comes
poisoned.
from.
Really fascinating. My brother has such a vendetta against me. Well, this sounds like a fascinating tale. I would love to hear it, perhaps over dinner.
We would not say
We would
no to such
love-
a gracious offer.
Yeah.
Actually,
Nice gracious.
The finest sushi in all of Hub, made with real fish from the recently rediscovered solar system of Mert Eckert. Yes.
Real
Done.
fish.
You've probably never had real fish before.
Ever.
Done.
Yes.
We would
Real
love
fish,
to.
yes.
Also, if I may, I would like to wash up before any sort of dinner.
Of course.
Yes.
we all
Daewon,
could use some.
show the good bounty hunters to the bath.
We're gonna discuss in the bathroom. What is our name?
Shit! What's our? We gotta come up with one now.
The Neon Million.
Stop.
Okay,
The
you guys
Neon
are-
Demons.
Earthbound.
Neon Demons.
Cut to the bathhouse. You guys are sitting in the tub, the hot water, casting up lots of steam.
Okay.
This is why we
Psychic,
do this.
Money mentalists.
What? The butchers.
I mean,
What you guys did in the backseat?
Fucks.
yeah,
This is what
we
you
did.
guys
What
are
we did
focused
back
on?
in the backseat was art.
The artists.
The artists.
Body artists.
Okay. Well. Okay. So we have one thing
We're like
that's
a tactical group.
we have
the
numbers.
body sculptor.
Why do you?
The body sculptors.
What is it that you're focused on a name?
Look, we will get more jobs with a reputation, and you don't
How
get a
about
reputation if you don't have a name.
Bodies, bullets,
It's
and
important.
beyond.
Bodies, bullets, and beyond.
How about lasers and feelings?
Lasers
Ooh.
and feelings.
I like that.